Mad sterile in here.
Facts.
Solemn moment, guys.
Facts. It's dreary as shit, man.
Yeah, we'll get into why we're in the mood in a little bit. Yeah.
We're just gonna kick this shit off. That's just gonna jump right into it.
Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I am what I am, and I'm going to be the very best of what I am. And for those who don't like me confidentially, I don't give a damn. I'd like to thank you for letting me be myself.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Warm the Crib. You're in the crib with Ramon.
I'm Darian.
And it's episode 25.
25?
Yeah.
Not 24?
I'm an episode ahead. I'm thinking when we're recording later. It is 24, you right?
Yeah, yep, 24.
Episode 24.
We almost at a quarter, my guy.
Yeah.
We almost at a quarter.
We got a little emotional turmoil going on, so we're discombobulated.
Facts. That's 100% facts.
Guess what's well, before we jump in there, what are you grateful for, sir?
I'm grateful for my daughter.
That's right. She just had her birthday, right?
Yeah, she's 4 years old now. That's my princess. Like, I don't know. It feels, I guess at this age, the way she looks at me when I come home and how happy she is to see me and all of that and how excited she is. Yeah, I love my daughter to death. Even though she's a pain in the ass, I love her to death.
Whose personality does she mirror more, yours or T's?
Shit, me, T, and my son Jeremiah.
Oh, really?
She has all of us in her.
That's kind of cool.
Like, no, because when she uses you on you, that's the shit that's annoying. That's
she's too young to know how to do that already.
Yeah,
kids getting advanced.
She knows how to do that.
Oh like, shit.
Yeah.
But you guys had a good time celebrating?
Yeah, it definitely was a good time.
That's what's
It's always a good time.
I hate the new Facebook algorithm because I was thinking, Tanisha hadn't been posting. Mm-hmm. And it's just the algorithm wasn't showing them to me. All it was showing me, they got some weird new thing. It was like, we're trying out something new. And if you want to go to your feeds here, you can go to your friends' feeds. And even when I went to the friends' feeds, I didn't see it until I clicked on the birthday post, and then like the algorithm kicked in, and now it started showing me her post again. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's weird as fuck.
No, I'm glad you guys had a good time. That's what's up.
Appreciate
it. Goes
that.
by quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, man. She's always 4. She got 1 more year, and she in school. Can't wait. I ain't gonna lie.
You're gonna have to switch to a day during the week again.
Nah, fuck that nigga. I'm gonna call the fuck off, and I'm gonna just chill at the crib. Fuck that.
You know, there was times when my sons were younger, so we used to take them to their mom's grandmothers to watch them. Mm-hmm. And it was certain times I would be like, I need a mental health day. So I request a PTO day from work, but then get up and get dressed like I'm going to work and go drop the kids off like normal and come back home. And have a nice, quiet, peaceful day.
Facts. You gotta figure that shit out.
Yeah. Just like
you need that time.
Yeah. Just like once a quarter I did it, but it was fun. I am grateful for you, sir. I always say it like I had to harass you and we did it, but your energy, it brings something good to me, right? And the past couple of weeks, I guess I'll say, it's funny, as a man, we talk about this all the time, but you still get embarrassed to say, like, I felt depressed like the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And it's the worst kind, like being a problem solver, you look for the root of the problem so that you can fix it and make it go away. And I know that if I meditate, work out, do yoga, journal, all that shit makes me feel better. I just had no motivation to do it. So if I wasn't at work, I've been playing Angry Birds.
Oh, shit.
Sitting on the couch, watching Angry. And then I found Tubi this week or last week. And they have the original Transformers show from the 80s on there.
Oh,
so I just been watching.
Tubi be having a lot of old hits. Old hits or weird shit.
And the commercials aren't that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Because I was like, what's the catch? Why is this shit free?
That's the freest shit. Yeah, that's
I'm like,
if you want free streaming, that's Tubi, like, motherfucker.
Okay, what's the catch? When do you hit me with the $8, $10, $15 a month?
I was fucked up one time, nigga. All I had was Tubi, motherfucker. You know how depressing that shit was?
I was reading this thing though. You ever watch? Well, you don't watch a lot of TV, but some people will watch a show.
I've been trying to get into TV.
I'm so used to being balanced with 3 people here. I could just move this like this and get comfortable. You watch a show. People who watch a show that they've seen over and over and over again. Apparently, it's a comfort thing. It's people in anxiety do it as a comfort thing. So who knew?
I guess, yeah, because it's basically seeing the same thing, it's experiencing the same feel. That's with people with anxiety. They like to be in their comfortable zone. So yeah, I can see that.
I wonder if it takes you to it, like if something good or positive or just a memory you liked was going on in life, and it takes you back to that time, like when you were watching it. Like you ever hear a song and it'll bring you right back to the moment you heard the song or when the song was popular?
Yeah. It'll bring me back to that time period that song was popular.
Certain songs will make me think of a person, not even just a romantic interest, just certain people. If I was kicking it with somebody heavy.
Any song that make me think of a person makes me think of my wife. That's any of those old songs that I have. That's the first person that I think of. Other than that, there's nobody that makes me think of a song.
Does it feel like accomplished and dope that most people, what you guys have, most people spend a long time looking for it.
3 times.
And you guys,
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. You're my bro.
All right, we getting back in our groove though. That's good.
Facts.
Spend a lifetime looking for it and just to be there and know it and never even doubt what else is out there. Because sometimes when you're an ambitious person, you always wonder, what am I missing?
Yeah, I already know it. I already know ain't nothing out there for me, my guy. Like, it's more than just like, it's the mental, the physical, the emotional. Like, she holds all that for me. She handles all that. She understands all that. Like, and the thing I love about it is like, I don't have to guess what I'm getting from her. Like, she would like, she can't lie. Like, she cannot lie. So rather than lie to you, she would just leave you the fuck alone. Like, she's not gonna basically mess herself up trying to make you feel better. Like, she's gonna tell you exactly how she feel about some shit. And that's something that I love, because being the youngest, you get sugarcoated a lot of shit. So I never like being sugarcoated too.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's got to be a piece though. Like, it is like, it's a big portion of your life that it's checked off, done. You don't have to worry about it.
Don't gotta worry about it. I know I got a partner for life. I know I got somebody in my corner. I know the loyalty over here, I don't have to question at all. Like, that shit, it's major.
That's what's up. Wow, we went on a tangent there. So, all right, let's address the elephant in the room, or the elephant not in the room. That wasn't just. It's the saying. I wasn't calling him an elephant.
Yeah, he's no longer with us.
Yeah, so guys, it's a little quieter in the room today.
You don't hear no high pitchedness going on.
You don't hear the piston of my desk chair being compressed out of hell. No heavy walking. But all those things are part of what makes Zach great. And Zach chasing his greatness, he had to depart from the podcast to do some other things toward his own goals and dreams.
Big facts.
I give him 1,000 thanks and appreciation, because it was something we asked him to do, and he took his personal time to do it.
Out of all the shit that he already does.
He was doing.
Yeah, so we definitely appreciate it.
And I got to say, I respect him for being upfront and saying he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because some people would have just still continued, maybe did it half-assed, maybe not had their heart in it, and just let it, the quality just even of the conversation and being present.
He know like the type of person he is, he gonna want to give it his all. So he was like, yo, I need to step back, like, because he got a lot of shit going on. Like, and I gotta contribute that young man, because he got a lot of shit going on, and that's good shit. Like, I'm proud to see people do that.
And the irony of it all is when you listen back to last week's episode.
We was talking about that.
We had the comment, or we had the episode about what would happen if one of us moved, right? A week before. And then we were talking about this, probably the last episode last week. One of us said, and I was like, oh shit. What's that called? The self-fulfilling prophecy?
Talking all that shit, it doesn't happen.
Big shouts out to my guy. I was only mad for about 5 minutes, but I'm a big supporter of being honest, being real, and doing what you have to do for you. So
big facts.
Kudos to him. Put some applause in there.
All way. You never know. He might come back in the future.
Or maybe special guest.
Special guest.
So, with that being said, give us some grace while we figure this video thing out. Right?
Yeah, we got We got some experiments to do.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it's going.
We should create a Cash App. So if you want to Cash App us to help us with some video equipment, everybody else be begging. That's weird. I don't think I could just
post my Cash App.
Yeah,
I can't.
It feels like I'm begging.
Yeah.
And is that a male pride
It'll be on
thing?
No, because niggas do it on their birthday and shit. Like, I'm like, yo, like, that's begging to me. Like, I'm not going to ask for nobody. Like, I'm never going to ask somebody.
Now, if we got a female co-host, because I see girls do it all the time, like just random people that I follow, and they're like, it's my birthday, and then they'll put their Cash App there, and I'm like, I wonder why that's there.
I'm still going to think she weird. Yeah,
but we won't feel so bad. Everybody got to carry a little weight, you know what I mean? I carry the technical shit, you carry all the social shit, everybody got to carry their part.
That's funny as shit. Facts.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't put my Cash App on the screen.
Nah, I can't do that.
If you want to go through the trouble and find it, if you have my phone number, you know.
Yeah, that's the easy part. You got my phone number.
But no, please, miss, may I have some more over here. Maybe that makes us less of a person because we can't get past our pride to ask for help.
I'll ask for help if I need it. Need it. But other than that.
Yeah. Why is everybody coming at Beyonce, yo?
I don't know.
So
I don't even know what the fuck happened.
I don't know if it was a coincidence.
A little bit, but I don't know.
Khalees went on her. So Beyonce just released an album. I'm not a huge Beyonce fan. Sometimes I'm gonna get killed for this. I think it's overhyped, right? The whole cult following thing is overhyped to me, but to each their own. I liked it better as Destiny's Child. That's all I'm saying. No, she's talented. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I just don't get the cult following that some people love for her. You know, the Beehive, and like if somebody talks, if I apologize if you start getting a bunch of random just post comments with just bees on it, because they've done that to people who said negative shit. No, but I don't have no problem with Beyonce. But it's crazy how I admire her grace through this album, right?
Yeah.
So Khalees goes on there and posts, and nobody's heard from Khalees in forever. And apparently Khalees has beef with Pharrell. So the one song, they didn't really sample it. So the difference between a sample and interpolation, sample is you literally take the original recording and you manipulate it. Interpolation is I'm going to sing this like they sang it or play this melody like they played it.
Gotcha.
So she says la 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 like she says in the Milkshake song. Now, for those that don't know, Khalees doesn't own any rights to the original Milkshake song. It's all Pharrell, right?
Oh, shit.
So by Beyonce crediting her on the album, she would get royalties from Beyonce's song, even though she's not getting them from the original song that she was a performer on.
Gotcha.
And her beef was that, why didn't anybody call me to ask? Well, you don't have no rights to it.
Yeah. Like, if you don't have no rights to it, that's literally what the number one thing is in the music industry. If you don't have the rights to the music, we don't fucking need you. Like,
so you opened your big mouth.
She didn't even have the creditor on it. She could have just sang the shit and call it a day. Like, could have just been that. Like,
so now you lost out on a bag because it's Beyonce.
That's a bag.
It's gonna stream. People are gonna buy it.
Bag.
Anywho, and then, so I forget which organization, but I guess in a song she used the word spaz. And I didn't realize spaz has a negative connotation with some type of, I remembered it when I looked it up the other day and I forgot it since. Mental health disorder. So that an organization that fights for people with whatever particular illness they were talking about.
Bruh.
So she rewrote it. Now, I was talking to Boss Man about it. I was like, I've never thought about spaz in a connotation.
No, we used to say that shit all the time as kids.
Out.
Yeah, you spazzing out.
So I said, okay, that was one. And then, what was the third one? Monica Lewinsky had a problem with something she said on the Lemonade album, which was how many years ago was that album?
Wow.
And Beyonce gracefully didn't say nothing and fight none of these people. She just took the song off, changed the lyric, put out a different version.
And they still trying to come at her. That's crazy.
That's some real queen boss shit.
Yeah,
she
just like say shit. You just take it off.
Whatever.
Like it's not gonna affect me. Like I'm good. Like I'm good. Like fuck is y'all talk about?
Shit. You watch anything this week?
Me and my wife been watching The 100 on Netflix.
Why do I feel like we talked about this before?
We didn't.
I remember when it first came out, I thought this shit was fire. And for some reason, I could never get past like 4 episodes because I watched it when it came out originally on the CW. This is way back when I was in Jersey still.
God damn.
And
it's been out that goddamn long?
Yeah. Shit. And then, so over 9 years. And then I tried to watch it again on Netflix one time. I was like, I remember this had a dope concept. First couple episodes I was into it, and like third and fourth, it just lost my interest and I never went back to it again. And I don't know why.
I'm like fucking halfway through the third season.
Really?
Yeah, since we last podcasted, I'm halfway through the third season, nigga. Like,
is it 3 seasons of it?
It's 7 seasons. Yeah. I'm only 3.5.
It did good.
Yeah, apparently. Like, yo, are you gonna start watching it again?
By the time I probably will decide to start watching, I've forgotten this conversation.
Part of it is like Altered Carbon, because later on in it, further when it got deeper into the story, they found a AI that's basically trying to destroy the world and all that shit, and try to get people to go where she at, looking for the second AI, and it looked like a fucking stack inside one of the leaders' neck when she dies.
Oh shit!
They took it out. It's a ritual that they do, but they took it out of her back of her neck. And it was like, this is the soul of the commander. But
see, when you start seeing too many commonalities,
yeah,
it should be scary.
Yeah, I'm like, why? Like, it's always everything that I've been saying has been shit from the same stuff, like same type of info. I'm like, what the fuck?
If you ever want to get into some interesting shit, look for. I think it was on the History Channel. It's called The Prophets of Science Fiction, and basically it talked about. I think it was 5 or 6 episodes, and each episode they picked a different writer. Who had written some sci-fi shit, but they wrote this shit way back before any of the shit was conceivable.
Yeah.
Like imagine you're reading in a book about like video phone, something simple like FaceTime we use all the time, but they wrote it like in 1910.
Oh shit.
Like one of them was about the guy who wrote the Minority Report, and then one was the guy who wrote the iRobot story, and they're adapted from original books, but it was like fascinating to see what these guys dreamed of. So I always say, does art imitate life or does life imitate art? Or it could just be simply if the human mind could think of it, somebody else thought of it and somebody's trying to make it reality.
Yeah.
But with all these warning movies about AI, I don't understand why we're just going so hard.
Everybody keep wanting AI, yo. That AI shit crazy. That shit going like, it's so many movies, so many scenarios, so many things that show you that AI is not the way to go.
But it's funny, I was going to talk about this next week, but I'll bring it up now because it's kind of tied. I was reading an article in Business Week, and it was talking about, with the pandemic and the labor shortage, et cetera, how a lot of companies who, bigger companies like car manufacturers, et cetera, have robots doing the work that, humans used to do. And now a lot of smaller companies are doing it because they've made subscription services for it, right?
Shit.
So when you think about the cost of an employee, let's say 10 to 12, I think the article, it was like $15, $18 you'd have to pay an employee. That's just their hourly salary. That's not counting the money the employer pays into benefits, if they have a 401k match, the unemployment insurance you got to. There's all these little things to have an employee that you have to pay before they even do any work. And then on top of it,
some companies take out an insurance policy as soon as you fucking get hired. They take out an insurance policy on you.
So they can do the same with the machines for like $10 to $12 an hour average, and not pay any of those other fringe benefits. So it made me think about the interest of it. We were coming home, and you see this so much. Like I remember when more people started getting cell phones, you would see people sneak occasionally here and there.
Yeah,
and now it's like everybody blatantly has the phone in their hand and can't put it down.
Oh yeah, no.
Like, I pull up to the first window to pay, and the guy's sitting there on the phone. And like, I personally, if a customer catches me with a phone in my hand when I'm not supposed to,
I feel bad.
I feel embarrassed.
Yeah,
like shit, you caught me doing something. I don't think the younger generation sees
they don't
it
give
that
a
way.
Fuck.
And then the other girl, I was like, "Oh, thank you, appreciate you. Have a good night," and just couldn't make eye contact, couldn't be bothered. And so, when you complain about wages and stuff, and you've got companies out here chasing AI and chasing, I say that the closest we've seen a robot in a store is self-checkout. If you think about it, the self-checkout is a form of AI that's replacing what a human would do.
Yep.
And even when I go in stores where I don't like to wait, I'm impatient, I kind of think of that and I try and go to a line. Unless it's extremely long, because we know my patience and time take precedence.
I hate being in long ass lines.
But I try and do that because it shows, data and statistics, right? More people use this self-checkout versus X amount of people went to the line. Maybe I could help save somebody's job. It's kind of how I look at it.
Got you, yeah. So, but that shit don't help when they got self-checkout and then it's like only 2 registers open and shit. like I want to help and go to the person, but like fuck you because it's only 2 of y'all.
But you think about it. You think about as a consumer. Now, me and you are more of the age where we order shit, right? If I need something, unless I need expertise or need it immediately, I'm probably going to order it.
Yep.
Like I was able.
It's on the way.
Matter of fact, Friday morning I got up. I was like, let me refresh the underwear stash, and I'm running low on coffee, and I ordered both at 5 a.m. And by the time I got home, they were here.
Right.
Without me having to make an additional trip. Took 2 minutes. It's great, right? But you think about the people that generally enjoy going shopping.
Mm.
If the experience keeps being bad, you're not going to have a place to shop because if there's nobody to work and they can't sustain a particular type of customer service or even stay open, there's a lot of, the mall's still closing at 7 p.m., which is wild to me.
That's wild. That shit's wild. 7 fucking p.m.? Like, all these, damn near every company at least stays open till like 9.
Yeah.
Smaller companies, they close at like 8, 6, 7.
Yeah.
But like major companies, like 9 is like the standard for that. Like, you closing at 7 and you're the fucking mall. Like if I just got paid, I work a whole shift. If I want to go shop, I probably want to go to the mall. Like,
you can't.
And you can't. Like,
you can only go on Saturday when everybody, we're in Delaware, guys, so
it's only got one mall. Christianity, that's the only place they go in.
And it's already busy because of where it sits so close to New Jersey. People come here to experience tax-free shopping. So you already got that extra traffic on top of everybody else who can't get to the mall during the week because they're at work.
I ain't been to Concord in ass. Concord Mall used to be ass. I meant to say I ain't been to Concord Mall in years. I said I ain't been to Concord Mall in ass.
Is that near where the Guitar Center is?
Yeah, yep.
I think we did go to that.
Mm.
It's like wherever the Guitar Center was, I think the mall was on the other side of it.
I think Boscov's and all that. Yeah. Boscov's. TJ Maxx? JCPenney, one of them.
Mm. I think it's JCPenney.
Fuck JCPenney.
Bad experience?
Yeah. I told about that before. When I worked there before.
I remember you saying it, but I forget.
Yeah. They didn't tell me till after I already had the job and everything that I was gonna be working to get more hours. Like,
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they was only gonna start me 2 fucking days, 4 hours a day, and
like I have a whole family.
Like, yeah, like, think I did this shit for fun, like for extra time? Nah, I need this.
See, that's crazy. That's when I interview people. I'm upfront, especially before they raise the pay rate. I'm upfront about what the salary is, right? Because God forbid somebody turned down a job because they genuinely liked there and they also like what they thought the salary might be, turn down something else just to find out that you're gonna. And we remember how many times that happened that summer?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
And I know I start out because I know traditional etiquette is you don't talk about salary during your first interview. Fuck that.
Yeah, like they gotta know because it's even worse for y'all to go through the trouble of the background check and all that shit, and then they finally come in and then they see that first check and they're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Or they just, especially if they got hired during back to school and they see everything they're going through.
Oof,
bro, I scanned it.
I hate back to school. Everywhere I've ever worked, they had I hate back to school. Fuck back to school and you college. Fuck all them.
That's the other thing I don't get too. See, if I had school age children and I had to shop for back to school, I would order it and have it arrive on my doorstep. Is that not possible?
That is possible, but people are trying to avoid them extra little charges and shit, delivery and all that bullshit.
Yeah, but if you have Prime,
but I mean, you can, like some of them deals, like.
See, now I'm curious. Now I'm going to go on Amazon and I want to see.
Think about that. Yeah,
I want to see if the prices are comparable to what's like Walmart, Staples, and all the other stores that do back to school, Target charge.
That is a good question.
But man, when you be scanning you scan like 72 items and you look at the register and it says $22, you'd be so mad.
You just did all that shit for $20. That's the worst shit.
This lady during that time you can't just say 30 scan. You got to scan every item to make sure you do it accurately.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm sure. I'm sure other people do it too. I think I was making a point.
I get a fucking line and they bro. I'm sorry. Fuck that. I need to get this shit down. Get these people out of here. You fuck around, be there fucking 2 hours late and shit.
But my message, guys. even if you don't like it, I don't like what I do sometimes, but I still know. And I think this is what bothers me about it. I just had a revelation without you telling me. If I'm acting in that role, I don't feel like I have a choice. I don't get the choice to be a jerk or not be nice, right? Because I chose to do this, and so I'm going to do it right. And I feel like so many other people choose to not do it right, or like,
I'm a give you the same energy you give me type of motherfucker. You know, I'm petty as shit. So
but sometimes you try and be the better person. And again,
you chose to work here. Yep.
I'm in the high belief.
But I ain't choose to be your bitch though. That's the problem. That's the problem. I chose to work here. I chose to take care of the customer, all of that. But I ain't choose to be your bitch. Like, don't disrespect me. I am human. Like, talk to me like a human. We can get through this fine. No problem. Like, you get whatever you want. Like, you talking to me sideways, and I just seen you. You complaining about somebody else, and you screaming your fucking. You want to step out back? You want to step out back?
And it's I know I've said it before, but like, what does years of taking that do to you mentally?
A fucking lot, nigga. A lot.
Like, we're considerably younger.
Nigga, I treat my kids like customers every goddamn day. Because that shit done scarred me. Nah.
Or do you find like if you get answered dumb question at home, your tolerance for it is way less because you had to answer dumb questions all day?
Yeah. Oh. I'll be ready. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably one of my main things.
Extra large. It means extra large.
Yeah.
Where does it not mean extra large?
And you used to think you got to everybody too. You said that.
Yeah.
Think you got to everybody, but nah. That shit was pain in the ass. Extra XL. Yes, it means extra large. Is it going to fit? Yes, it's the same size. You just put more in it. Like, are you sure? Bitch, what I tell you. Like, what you gonna get it or you gonna get the regular one? Do what you gonna do.
It's
like,
up to you.
I told you that I work here. I told you the information I know.
Now you have a choice.
What you do with that is up to you. Don't keep asking me the same damn questions.
Every day. Yeah, but be nice if you're in that role within reason, because those roles might not be there.
Do not. I don't care who you are. I know there's a lot of Karens out there. Do not disrespect the person that handles your food.
I can't even.
I'd be so nice. Even if it's something I don't want or something that's fucked up, I'd be extremely nice. Because they can do whatever they want to your food. And that shit, you will digest that. Digest some under cheese.
If you're not sure, go watch the movie Waiting. With Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I seen that shit. Nope. I think that's what made me be like, yeah, I'm gonna be nice to every fucking. That shit was crazy.
And I think Fox had a series back when chefs, when cooks attack or something like that. Oh, shit. It was like an undercover type shit about what they do to your shit.
I ain't with that. I am not with that.
Speaking of, there's a new Predator out. Are you a fan of the Predator? Because you like action movies, so I figured you would like them.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't like fully endowed in it, but I did like some of the Predator joints. But I guess it's just I didn't see majority of them. Because the ones I seen was dope, but
because there's the ones that came out, and the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which was the original one. Then they did 2 with Danny Glover, and the Predator was hunting.
I seen that one
in L.A.
Yeah,
and then Alien versus Predator.
I didn't see Alien versus Predator. I was supposed to see Alien versus Predator.
Sanaa Lathan's in it.
Okay.
You don't know who Sanaa Lathan is?
I know who she is. Love and Basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Sanaa Lathan's in it.
Yeah. Okay.
I love Sanaa Lathan. You see my face? Cheesing.
This nigga.
I hated the Titanic. Like, hated the movie The Titanic. And if they redid it with Sanaa Lathan, I would go watch it for the same 2.5 hours. I love Sanaa Lathan. Anyway, this one, so you had Alien versus Predator, and then a couple years ago they came out with the Predators, and I forget the synopsis, but we went to see it in the movies.
It was multiple Predators?
Yeah. Fighting like military dudes, modern day though. I think it was like 2018 it came out. And so I remember I brought Susan home to watch it because she's like, "Oh, that was good. I want to see more." But if it's an old show, like with the old style of graphics and not 4K, you don't really keep her interest.
Yeah. So they made a game off of Predator versus Aliens.
Did they?
Yeah.
I wonder if was it any good.
But imagine that fucking alien birth. That is like, they was capturing them shits like on the game because I saw somebody streaming it. They had like a tube set up right above their stomach where that joint burst out at, and they was catching them shits. And then they looked over, one of them got out. They was like, "Yo, what happened to the?" And then another one came out dude throat. I was like, "Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh shit!"
I need to sleep at night. So pray.
I can't.
So this one is like a prequel.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an ancient predator coming back when the land was overrun by Native Americans. That shit was pretty tough.
Yeah.
Like everybody was like, it was okay. No, I thought it was good.
Right. I am.
Like people online was like, how did the obviously
niggas always, yeah.
How did the girl stop the predator by herself? Same way Arnold Schwarzenegger did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo.
It ain't gotta be that
it's
hard.
on Hulu.
I mean, it is kind of hard. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if Predator was here, I'm sacrificing somebody. Like, I'm not.
Well, you just got to not be a threat.
You just got to be faster than the next man. That's
if you're scared, if you're not trying to remember, it's a hunter.
Oh yeah. So
if you're not trying to fight it, it don't want an easy kill. It wants to fight.
Yeah.
Yo, there's this scene where this motherfucker is fighting this big ass brown bear. Bro. Susan
that too. Bears will slap the shit out you. Like you imagine getting the shit slapped out of you by a bear? Your whole face gonna be gone, nigga. You are
turned
dead.
Up by the smell of urine and the feces. That's how I'm protecting myself.
Yeah, that meal tainted. Fuck that.
You don't want this. She posted a meme and it's like, you know how you see them doctor's pictures and it shows like an inflamed knee or like elbow. And she's like, what the predator sees when it looks at me. Oh, shit. We're not a threat.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Oh man,
I can't do nothing about that, bro. You on your own. fucking.
Would you take one on for any amount of money for your family?
What?
A predator.
For my family, I'd take any fucking thing on.
What's the lowest amount you would accept to go be dropped in the woods and fight the predator?
The lowest amount to drop in the woods.
Like you wouldn't do it for 50, right?
50 what?
Dollars.
Fuck no. Am I a crackhead, nigga? No.
Sometimes you gotta do a temperature check, make sure your dude's all right.
Yeah, crackhead do that shit quick. They beat the shit out of Predator for that 50.
Facts. I need my crack rock.
Oh, what's a number? I'ma say have to be upwards of 500 bill.
That's what I was saying.
I was thinking, like, nigga, this is my life. Like I could die. Like, nah, it got to be the most that you can fucking give me. Like, nah, that shit is not.
Do you just imagine? He's as big as one of them fucking bears.
What I get to use? Flamethrower. Fuck am I gonna do?
But the crazy part is I think Bossman said he's like, I don't fuck with the predator. I'm like, why? He's like, he a cheater. Yeah, and he's sore losing. He's like, he start losing. He punched the code on there and blow up everybody.
No shit.
I don't know if you ever see it. Depending on which ones you see, you might not see that. But when they about to lose, they punch in this self-destruct code on their arm pad and shit. Well, this is a ancient one, so it didn't have that shit.
Yeah. That is some sore loser shit, yo. He said, fuck it, I ain't gonna win, we all gonna die. Like, type of shit is that? Me, you, and the spectators. God damn.
Yeah, I think I'd do it for 500,000. I'd have to find some nice way, because I can't be running around the forest and shit.
Hell no. I could not be running
now,
around.
You got good knees. I meant physically, I can't be running around the forest.
I smoke too much, nigga. I am going to collapse, motherfucker. I'm gonna get 3 blocks away and then it's over.
Like, you know what? My strategy.
And I only got three blocks because I got long legs. But
I'm a befriend the predator. We're gonna smoke an L together.
Oh, that's gonna be funny as shit.
Oh shit. What was we talking about this week? Oh
yeah, we done
What's
forgot.
some of your bucket list?
Lead a country. That's a big one.
Okay. Yeah, you have your passport?
Nah, I'm
see, baby. You know I'm always, baby. I wish I could get excited sometimes about my shit that I want to do. As I get excited about other people's shit. I need to translate that to me, but anyway, that's another story. Go get your passport. Because now you can be like, I paid $130 for this shit, plus the $15 for the pictures. I need to do something with this shit.
Then it's more of an incline of like, yeah, you got it, so why are you not doing it?
Yeah. Because even the last time I had mine, I only had one stamp in it, and the shit expired. I'm like, I should have went somewhere else.
Yeah.
And so,
how long do they?
10 years. 10 years for an adult.
Fuck yeah.
They ain't go nowhere else, nowhere in 10 years. Got it for that trip, never used it again.
Damn. I'm mad at your ass, nigga.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and put some stamps in this one.
Can you create a fake passport like an ID?
Nah.
It's like, nah.
I don't think it's that easy. The only time I've ever seen it is in movies when it's spies and they usually hand over a couple of stacks to get it done. Plus, can you imagine me going to jail in another country? Like homegirl.
Free, fuck.
Brittany Greer.
Yeah.
9 years for some weed.
For a fucking weed pen. Like, not even weed, like a weed pen.
Yeah.
Like,
just
9 years. Weed pen.
I'm telling you, I'm deathly afraid of going to jail in another country.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. If I go to another country, I'm on my best behavior. I don't give a damn. I am the model citizen. Fuck that. Like, I don't care. That shit wild.
Can you smoke weed in Mexico? I gotta Google.
I'm pretty sure you can in certain areas.
Got a buddy, the concierge.
Jamaica.
Not yet. Next one. I'm
Where y'all going?
Mexico. Cancun.
Right, Cancun.
Beautiful.
I think. I'm not sure. I've never been, but I know my mom has like years ago.
If you're like, oh, you can go on excursions, I'm like, I'm not leaving the resort.
Nah. If you're going somewhere with a resort, stay your ass at that resort. Because a lot of times, right outside the wall of where the resort is fucking horrible.
Because if I see a bunch of niggas and one of them standing there with a machete, I know life's over.
Yeah, it's over. Like, you don't know how to feel in that situation. You see a nigga with a machete, like, nigga, I will piss myself.
Machete in a loincloth, you know he know how to use the shit.
And then you only speak their language, nigga.
You don't even know what's about to happen.
Yeah, they could be telling you right in your face, like, we're gonna rob this motherfucker.
Damn, you getting your ass kicked and you don't even understand what they're saying. That's gotta be fucked up.
Oh, that's the scariest shit in the world.
Fuck.
Because even getting your ass kicked and knowing what they're saying is annoying. So if you fucking don't know what they're saying, they just fucking talking Spanish and shit.
Do you have any particular place you want to go?
Jamaica.
Okay.
I do want to go to Africa. I don't know specifically where. Honestly, I want to visit the places that my kids' names are. My wife.
Okay.
Like Tunisia is actually Tunisia, which is the country in Africa.
Oh.
And Nairobi.
I knew Nairobi.
I didn't. In Africa. And in Zaire, I think it's a country in Africa. Yeah, it should be another country in Africa, a smaller one.
Yeah.
And then Egypt. Like, I want to visit all those countries.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah. Egypt is my daughter. Zaire is my son.
Right.
And then Tunisia is how you pronounce it if you talk to her. Don't fucking call her Tunisia.
Don't get slapped up.
I could, like, it's funny because even I correct, like, sometimes she'll be like, she's so used to it, she don't care. But I will correct the motherfucker, like, no, it's Tunisia. Like, don't. Right. But nah, yeah. Tunisia, Nairobi, Zaire, and Egypt. I want to visit all of those places in Africa.
I'm always fascinated by
I do want to go to Cancun too.
Ancient civilizations.
Mm-hmm.
So we booked this excursion and you get to see like one of the Mayan, which are one of the earlier temples. Gems. But the only problem is the excursion, you have to leave the hotel at 5 a.m. I'm fine because I wake up at 4:30 every day anyway. Susan's really not with waking up at 5 a.m. on vacation.
And
then we got an email today that, hey, this is Delta, just letting you know we changed your flight. So now our plane takes off at 5:30 in the morning.
God damn.
And you know you got to be at the airport like 2 hours before
for bag check and all that extra shit.
So I'm like, yo, I was like, why don't we just sleep the day before? Get up at midnight, shower, get ready, go. Just sit at the bar and get fucked up till the plane go.
Yeah. You might need them drinks while you're on the plane. You might knock your ass out and you be good.
And then there's a 3-hour layover in Atlanta.
I was about to say, how long is the flight?
It's a 2-hour flight, so it leaves from Philly to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to Mexico.
How long is the layover in Atlanta?
The next plane doesn't. You arrive in Atlanta at 7 something, I think, and then you don't leave till 11:30.
Damn. So you gotta chill in the. And the fucking airports are expensive, motherfucker.
Like, I'm so thirsty, but that water's $17.
Oh no! And it's in Atlanta, a major city.
I remember one time I was, I think I was going to Atlanta actually, and I was flying for work, and I got through checkout and it was done mad early, and so I was there, and I'm like, a cigarette. So I had to decide: do I want to go through security all over again just to have a cigarette? I did, because it was like a 4 hour. It was like a 4 hour layover.
I thought he was going to say nah. I said I did
for 4 hours. Like,
oh yeah. I would at least halfway through. Yeah, at least halfway.
Yeah, halfway through. And then nicotine myself up.
Yeah, shit.
I got a lot of plane anxiety, but I'll be okay. Once I'm in the air, I'm fine. It's the takeoff and the landing where I'm the
I only been on a plane once when I was young. We went to Disney World.
Oh, you went in? Am I the only person
Disney
in the world
World,
that's never been to
not
Disney?
Land. Because
The one in Florida.
Land is in Cali. Right?
Cali, yeah.
And then
World is in Cali.
World is in Cali. Whatever the fuck is in Florida, that's the one I went to. That's the one I went to.
So you never been off the East Coast?
No.
Okay.
I've been all up and down. I pretty much been all up and down it. Some of it I don't remember. I hate that shit. You know when your parent you say like, I ain't never been here, and your parents be like, yeah, you have. I was too young to remember that shit.
Or we just drove through it.
Yeah, it don't count. Like, like that shit do not count.
The rest stop didn't count as being there.
Exactly. Facts. But nah, yeah, I've been up and down, all up and down the East Coast. I ain't never been on the West Coast or Central. I want to go all of that. Like, I want to at least, that's another thing. That's another thing on my bucket list. Some point in my life, I want to do something in every state.
Yeah.
Including fucking Alaska and fucking Hawaii. Like, and even though it's not a state, I'd check Puerto Rico out. Like, all of that shit. Anything that's like part of our territories and all of that.
Start getting a map to put the pins in it.
Yeah.
One day I'll actually sit down later and do that maybe.
Yeah. I need to do that.
Because I'm curious as to where I've been.
Yeah, all the states I've already been in. And then change the color for where I want to go to next?
Or just leave it blank.
Or just leave it blank till I hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then it's so like we're used to these little states over here, but you get them big states. It's so I've been to Cali, but I've only been to San Diego.
Like, my nigga, I was looking up like how many times our state, like Delaware, can fit in other states. Like fucking Cali and Alaska. We can fit in Alaska like 200, 300 times. Like, our state can fit inside Alaska like that many times. We're fucking tiny. Like,
you know what made me realize it? I was watching Kick's latest vlog and he was like, I'm from Delaware. You know, it's only 40 square mile radius. And I'm like, that can't be right. And I was like, oh shit, that's right. It makes sense because you could drive through the whole state in an hour and a half.
Like an hour and a half, yeah. That's a fact. Like, Delaware, tiny.
I think Rhode Island's still smaller though, right?
Yeah, Rhode Island's the smallest and then it's us. But you know, niggas don't even know Delaware.
Niggas, a lot of people is like, Delaware?
Like, yeah, where you from? Like, I'm from Delaware. Where's that at? Like, what state is that in? That's literally the first state. Like, oh. Like, that's just crazy. I seen videos of people on Instagram and shit like that when they was actually asking people what's the first state, and nobody knew Delaware.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Nobody, like, I would at least, like, growing up, I would know what would be the first state.
Right.
Like, I understand, like, all
but
of
I
that.
guarantee you, most people probably think it's Pennsylvania.
Yeah, a lot of people. That was a lot of people's answers. Pennsylvania. It'd be a lot of their answers was Pennsylvania, Atlanta, and not Atlanta. That's
but Georgia.
Georgia, yeah, my dumb ass.
Pennsylvania, Virginia. I would have put Virginia,
New York,
Pennsylvania,
New York. Yeah, those were the main like answers that people was giving.
Okay.
And only one nigga said Delaware.
Probably from here. Shit. What's on my bucket list? So you just heard me a few minutes ago say I get nervous in a plane. I want to jump out of one.
I wanted to do that before, but now I'm more of on a verge of where like, I want to do the indoor shit first, just to see how like somewhat of how the feel is, because it's not exactly the same. Because literally, if you fuck up outdoor, it's over.
Right.
but I want to see the feel of it first before I do it. But originally, that was the number one thing that I wanted to do. I want to do that. I want to learn how to snowboard. I don't know how to snowboard. I want to learn how to snowboard. And I want I don't know what it's called. It's like mountain biking, but when they do like these like tough ass trails going down through mountains and shit, I want to do that shit too.
Can you do it with training wheels?
No.
Okay.
No, you need nigga. Them training wheels gonna fall the fuck off. It's just gonna break the fuck off.
So
all them rocks
we could
and
try.
shit.
Have you ever done the zip line thing?
Nope, I ain't do that either.
You know, there's a Go 8 right around here we could do. I'm waiting more for the winter, like cold, like fall temperatures to try and go. Because we used to say we was gonna go all the time when we lived in Dover, and we forget about it because it was drive up here. It was right in like Bear or Newark or something.
Yeah, I'm with it. Shit.
But I figure that's like a entry level to jumping out of the plane.
Okay.
Because I'm worried about.
See, all right, that's gonna be my steps. It's gonna be that. Then it's gonna be the inside skydiving, and it's gonna be the real shit.
Then the real shit. Because I'm worried about I'm worried about passing out. I mean, when you're inexperienced, you got to jump with somebody anyway.
Yeah.
But still, the dude's gonna go home and be like, yo, let me tell you about this grown ass man that passed out today.
3 times, motherfucker, passed out 3 times.
Or I shit on myself when I jump out the plane.
Oh.
And now you gotta soar to the earth with shit in your pants.
Can you imagine that nigga shitting himself and it be wet and then you above this nigga and that shit smack you in your face, nigga?
Oh my God. Yeah, those are my 2 fears about it.
I would cry and throw the fuck up. Oh my God.
But I've watched when Will Smith did it, and I've seen other stories of people, and I had a little tiny version of it, so I've always been afraid to drown. It's one of my biggest fears.
Yeah.
And so I never learned to swim in my old boss.
That's a horrible way to go. Yeah, drowning. Yeah, fuck that.
Long story less long. He took me out on a boat. When they have a boat, and he took me out on a boat. We did like a team building thing. And they went and I tubed. Like where you have the rope pulling the tube, the big tube when you're on the tube.
Yeah.
But I'm in the water, and I think my thing is control. Like even when I'm in a pool, as long as I can reasonably get to an edge, I feel comfortable.
Mm.
And so we're in this river, so you can't touch the edge. But I had the like rope to the boat, and I had a life jacket on.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was like, oh, this is what, like 7 feet tall, maybe? He's like, no, this is probably like 20 feet deep.
God damn.
But by the time the day was over, after I had now floated around, I'm not by any means a swimmer, but I could float now.
I can't float.
And by the time I did the tubing thing, I was scared shitless, right?
Yeah.
But I felt, and now I understand how people get addicted to like doing these like high adventure things because you feel like invincible.
Yeah.
You feel powerful, and then you start looking for, I want to do that again.
It's that adrenaline rush. That's what it is. That motherfucking adrenaline rush. You get that adrenaline rush, man. You feel like you could do anything.
But just something that you conquered that you've always been afraid to do.
Yeah.
Imagine everything in life that you want to do.
I don't know. What have I been afraid to do though?
But think about everything in life you're afraid to do, right? Like even like take risks. I'm
afraid to smoke crack.
I'm not. I'm just going to forever be afraid of that.
And I will never do it,
no, but like think about like money things. Like maybe somebody said, oh, I know this big thing that you can make money. Is like, I don't want to risk my money, right?
Yeah.
Think about now that you've faced some of the biggest fears and challenges in your life. You're like, all right, I'll try it.
Yeah, it's going to be easier for you to take risks.
All right, try it. All right.
Oh, I see what you mean. That's probably going to help with your risk aversion shit that you was talking about before. I feel you. Because now it's something that you was already scared of. So now it's going to be like more of, because in that risk that you're taking, the original risk you're taking, you could lose your life. But in the other one you take, you
just fuck up and you stand up and you fall over. So if you've taken a risk to lose your life and you've lived through that, I can see how people do crazy shit afterward.
Yeah.
That's why I won't try any hard drugs, because just that little bit of time that I got addicted to finally being in the ocean and going tubing like that. And don't get me wrong, I was still nervous as shit. Like I'd even be hesitant to try it again. Because the first time I had somebody with me. To try it by myself, I might still be nervous. But then after it was done, I was like, fuck yeah.
As long as I got a fucking life jacket on, I'll do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't never really been on a boat though. I want to get on a boat. I want to own a boat. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Go fishing on the fucking river and shit. Or ocean. Not ocean. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's all types of fucking bodies of water. I take that bitch especially wherever I want to
go. Yeah. What's your final thought, sir?
My final thought is, Zach, we love you, you miss you, and do the best that you can, my guy. And there was another one. I forgot what the fuck it was.
We'll circle back.
Yeah, you go ahead, do yours.
I was waiting for you to say something so I could steal. No, I was sitting here getting excited about it, and I guess I got to go swimming again, so I don't look totally like a fool.
Yeah.
Over the vacation, but my final thought, I guess that the customer service shit was heavy on my mind, because I just seen so much of it where it used to be the exception. And if you want people to treat you better when you're the employee, you got to treat them a little bit better too. At least try. And I remind myself of that too, because I get annoyed by people on a daily basis multiple times. And so I try and still do my best and be a happy person because, again, you never know what you're going through and how that one bad experience could trickle down to affect every experience that person has the rest of the day.
That whole experience, that whole day is just nothing but shitty experiences.
Nobody wants my McFlurry made by a robot.
But you also don't want the motherfucker that make your McFlurry to be able to put some fucking pubic hairs in there.
What's the machine? What's the AI gonna put in there? This guy was an asshole.
AI gonna drop some oil in there, motherfucker.
It's frothy today.
Oh shit.
But as always, guys, get or keep your shit together, your self-care, your health, your inner peace, and your time management. I'm so used to Zach interrupting me through it, but I got through it.
Facts. Make sure you interact with us at Warm the Crib across all social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at Warm the Crib Podcast, on TikTok. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of it. Get us out there. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, share with your friends. Talk to my guy. He's putting out some great content for you guys. I'm enjoying it. I'm reposting it. Repost it. Doesn't hurt. Hit the little save button on Instagram.
Couple seconds. Takes 2 seconds to repost. That's all it does. You ain't even gotta say nothing. Just repost it. Get us out there.
Is this like begging but without our Cash App? Might as well put our Cash App there too.
Nope. This is our version of a Cash App. All right. So if you got this far in the video, make sure you do that for us.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
And when you finish watching this, hopefully you're watching it. Go listen to it. When you finish listening to it, go watch it because I guarantee you there's something that you miss and you always get some enrichment from doing both.
Facts.
Until next week, guys, we'll talk to you later. Peace.
I thought your phone was still recording. It's like that.